So you have that favorite running shoes that you do not want to part with. You just want to keep wearing it and wearing it, even if it's time to go. It can be worn down and have holes in it, and you're still running all those miles in it. Today, we're going to talk about how often should you replace your running shoes. And on this channel, we give you tips and tricks on how to be a successful runner, and we provide workout videos to help you with an everyday lifestyle. So if these are interesting to you, to make sure to subscribe so you can never miss any of those videos. And thank you so much for tuning in today. So when it comes to replacing running shoes, it's not how long you have that shoes, it's how many miles you put into that shoes. So experts have recommended that you should be replacing that shoes every 500 to 750 kilometers or every 300 to 500 miles. So if you do have a GPS watch or some type of GPS device, you can be able to check and track those mileage. So therefore you can take notice of when you need to replace those shoes. Now, the reason why you do have a range of replacing those shoes rather than an exact number is because this range is going to vary from person to person. And it depends on how you run, the type of environment that you run, and your body weight. So for instance, if you are a runner that runs on a rough terrain, then you will have to replace your shoes more faster than a runner who are running on a shaded trail. So in addition, if you are a runner that have a heel strike or a person that hit the ground with that heels in every stride of that run continually, then you also gonna have to replace your shoes than a runner who is an efficient runner. So worn down shoes could cause runners to change their gait and their posture, which could lead to injury. So shoes over time can lose their shock absorption, cushioning, and stability. So you always want to pay attention to how your shoes look and feel. So when it comes to your running shoes, you want to go by the feel of it. So that means that after you come in from your run and your feet feel dead, or you don't feel like you're getting that added protection from your shoes, then you want to take notice of that. And then you want to probably rest from that shoes about a week and retry it again. And after a week, it still feels like you're not getting added protection and you still feel dead after that run, then time to replace that shoes. The thing is, most runners replace their shoes late. So you also want to think about having more than one pair of running shoes. This will help you to help prevent injuries for that run. Especially if you're a person that runs twice a day. That means that you go out for a run in the morning and then again at night. Those midsoles do need at least 24 hours to recover. So it needs that 24 hours to give that added protection. So therefore you could prevent overuse or injury. So that's why you do need that 2 pairs of running shoes. Now you also want to think about only using that running shoes for running. So that means that if you go out for a walk or you go for a gym for training or a workout, you should not be using your running shoes for those different adventures. You only want to use your running shoes for running. This will help keep that life in that running shoes and allow you to have that running shoes last a lot longer. So signs to replace your running shoes. If you're feeling more aches and pains in your hips, your knees, or your ankle, and if you're seeing more blisters, or if your feet are feeling more sore after a run, you want to check the treads of your shoes, because if your treads are starting to be worn down, then that's another sign. And if that midsoles of your shoes are starting to feel more rough, that's a sign, because it should be springy. Another extra bonus tip: if you are running with new shoes and you are feeling more aches and pains after your run, then you want to check in at a running store and get a running professional to check your gait and put you in a more correct shoes for your run form. And another bonus, If you are running with new shoes and you feel the aches and pains, then you definitely need to go back to that running store and check with a running professional to get sized for the proper shoes for your running gait. Until next time, bye-bye.